For ESPN.com, and he joins us now from Miami. So, James, Ryan Tannehill, he's been limited in practice this week. We know he suffered ankle and shoulder injuries last week. Give us the latest on his health heading into tonight's game.
Well, David, Ryan Tannehill will play tonight against the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, he's not at 100%, but he will make his 42nd consecutive start. And I spoke to Ryan Tannehill earlier this week and asked him how his shoulder and his ankles were doing. Now, Tannehill told me that his general soreness, he took a lot of tough shots against the Detroit Lions. In fact, he's been sacked 10 times in the past 4 games, and also not helping the situation. Pro Bowl left tackle Brandon Albert is lost for the season due to an ACL and MCL tear in his right knee. Rookie Jawan James is going to have to move from the right side to the left side against a very good Buffalo defensive front.
And as you wrote about on ESPN.com, the Dolphins' offense hasn't been very good, even with a healthy Tannehill and with Albert, so we'll see what tonight brings. Meanwhile, Bills cornerback Leodis McKelvin guaranteed a Buffalo victory tonight, saying the Bills were, quote, going to go out and beat that expletive. Point blank, period. What are the Dolphins saying about that, James?
Yeah, as you would expect, David, those comments did not go over well in the Dolphins locker room. And I spoke to Dolphins safety Jimmy Wilson. He described those comments as cheap. And he also told me that several Dolphins players were aware of the comments Sunday night after they lost to Detroit and before they boarded the plane, after the loss to Detroit and boarded the plane back to Miami. So this is something that did not go over well. Other players such as Cameron Wake, Ryan Tannehill, Mike Wallace, they said they're not necessarily going to get into a war of words with the Bills this week, but they're going to let their pads do the talking tonight here at Sun Life Stadium. So expect a very physical, intense game.